Hi, it is the human operating system time again. So this morning I received a message from a meditation friend. He asked me, with the human operating system, is there any way to make meditations with ease instead of really hard? Because he find meditation is really hard for him. Okay. He cannot sit still, and then it is just really hard to quiet his mind. And he have tried on and off in different meditations for many times, but still he really don't know how to do it. And so the question is that how to make this simple so that he can benefit from meditations. The following is what I like to answer this questions. Okay. The first thing is that it is a really problematic concept to think that one need to sit still to quiet one's mind in meditations. Okay. Let's get into a real life. Now, in daily, when we work with something we really like our hobby, if you like to work on car or electronics like me, you can feel that the mind quiet down. And somebody who like to draw, to paint, or playing music, you find that the mind quiet down, okay? And do we need to sit still like the Buddha statue? We don't, right? So the concept of one have to sit still to meditate, and to quiet the mind, forget about it. Okay, those are trouble stuff. Sit still have a different meaning, but to quiet the mind, to achieve or accomplish or benefit from the meditations, you don't want to fix it that way. Okay. So as what I already show you, that when we listen to the music, when we paint, when we draw, when we read a good book, we quiet down and we don't have to sit still there like a Buddha statue. Okay, so that's number one thing. And one thing we need to know: quiet mind is not about static. Quiet mind is dynamic. Okay, like when you listen to a music, okay, say you dance solo with the music, with your mind quiet down, you're dancing there. Okay, so it's a dynamic stuff. Now, the concept or the handling of the mind element, or the mind layer, is actually by the nature of human beings, okay, is think what you like and do not think what you don't like. So in other words, that think only what you like and let whatever you don't like, the thought there, decay and vanish away. Okay, so again, you just think the thought you like or you want. Okay, and you let the thought which you don't like or you don't want decay and vanish away. That's the way how you handle mind if you want to quiet the mind down. Okay, now, for example, when you do a painting or playing music or doing a hobby, okay, which you like, you naturally think the thought you like, and whatever thought you don't like, you don't think, it decay and vanish away. That's why when you read a good book, you think the thought you like, and then the thought you don't like, it just vanish away, decay and gone. That's how you handle the mind, or the monkey mind. Okay, now, if one is keeping or trying to stop the monkey mind or quiet down the monkey mind, then you got in the problem. Because now you are thinking about the monkey mind all the time. Meaning that, you know, you just give it power to keep to get this monkey mind or whatever thought you don't want to keep active. Okay. So the core of the handling is whatever you don't like, don't power it, and it will decay off. That's human nature, the nature of the thought. Okay. Now, if you're keeping want to fighting this monkey mind, you want to shut it off, or you want to distract him or whatever, the more you pay attention to that, the thought or the thinking or the mind function you don't want, the more you power it up. So it is very simple. Just power whatever the thought, the thinking, the mind function you want. Pay attention there and not pay attention to whatever you don't want. That will naturally quiet the mind. Okay. So it is this simple. However, it is not simple. Why? Because most of us are generally conditions to have a habit of thinking something we don't want to, we don't like, thinking the thought we don't like. Okay. So say for example, when we face some problem, instead of we focus on thinking solution, we were thinking, oh my God, if this goes wrong, it will that this, it will cause this, it will cause this, it will cause this. Okay. So it's like it's try to protect us by thinking all those thoughts we don't want, but in fact it's not solving the issue. Okay, people can say, okay, this is the best case analysis, this is the worst case analysis, and this is the solution we want to get. Okay, so finally, ultimately, the solutions is the focus. It's not, oh my God, this will happen this way, this will happen this way, and that all the bad thing will happen, spiral in the mind. Okay, but general us, we do that. Okay, instead of thinking, oh, so what is the solutions? And once you get the solutions, you just let go. Okay, but we just go spiral with the thought, the thought we don't want, and keeping worry all day long. Okay, that's us. Okay, we general like that. Now, if you want to change that those type of thinking pattern or mindset into the solution-based mindset, meaning that, oh, I know this is an issue, this is a problem. Okay, this is the best case, this is the worst case. Okay, so what is the solution? Okay, now you concentrate on solutions and you work on it, and then you solve it. Or if you cannot solve it, you get somebody, your friend or somebody to solve it for you, to help you, and you let it go, and then the mind quiet. Okay, so in order to change that, to transform that the habit of thinking what we don't want to protect us to the solution thinking, that needs time. Okay, you just don't get it over time. So all the hard work in the meditation, it is worth it, because you are transforming your habits. Okay. Now, one other thing is this: if we are not familiar with handling of the mind layer, okay, we know that this is physical, this is mind, this is breathing, this is energy, neural. If we are not familiar of how to handle this, as I just shared with you just now, drop that. When the stress and everything come from the thinking, you want to work on the physical layer or physical component directly, so that because the physical component settle down or quiet down or calm down, it indirectly indirectly influence all these upper layers to calm down, to quiet down. Okay, so not right away you go here, so well, I don't like this monkey mind, so I want to do all the way, I want to stop that thing, or let the monkey mind shut up or something. Don't do that. If you do that, there's an inner war there, and besides we have no idea how to handle this anyway. So if you go to the physical, you work on the physical, that means that you no longer power anything in the mind. You power the whatever the focus of the mind to work with the physical. Okay, so that you can let whatever the thought you don't want here to fade away, to vanish. Okay, so that's why if you see my in my blog and this book, I always get into the physical layer meditations. Sharing that is because most of us today do not know how to handle this, don't know how to handle the breathing, the mind, the breathing, we don't know how to handle this energy layer. Even we talk about this chakra, this channels, forget about it. Okay, just get this thing directly and indirectly. You handle this without create a mess out of that. Okay, so that is one way to do meditations as a beginner. Okay, now, however, we have to watch out also. Not all troubles is is actually caused by the mind. So this is the physical body, this is the mind, this is the breathing, this is the energy neural. Now, not everything is from here. This might start trouble here. However, it can influence the body element, it can influence up to the energy neuron, which is the autonomic nervous system. Okay, so if this thinking or mindset or this type of a thought or monkey mind or whatever or worry has already caused the physical to be disordered, or caused the energy neuron or the autonomic nervous system to disorder, okay, then one need to know the root cause, and when one need to balance the physical or the autonomic or the neural layer. Okay, because if the body is tense, agitated and tense, for example, the body is agitated and tense, like when we are sick, well, we don't feel good over here too. We thought that, oh yeah, I know this must be my mind, I have bad tempo, and my thought is this and that. Well, if you go work just with the mind, it's not solving the problem, because the body is sick. Okay, like just have a cold will do that now, like bad tempo when we are cold, right? So mind itself, working with mind itself, thinking that, oh, working mind will solve everything, is not true. You need to take care of these four things. Okay, you need to understand this four, and I can show you a practical thing. Okay, based on the stress level, the daily stress level. Okay, by based on this Vivo Smart 3, the Garmin wearable. Okay, again, I do not own Garmin company. I just tell that this is something one can look into. So you look at that. This is a high stress based on a person with anxiety, and what you can notice is that, okay, this is okay, so this is a morning, okay, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is a sleep time, and this is the daily to night. Okay, now what you can find out is that this is a 75% level 75 stress. This is pretty high stress here. What you notice that this is using when it go high, the person is using meditation to drop the stress level, but it come back again. You drop the stress level, but it come back again. You see, it try to drop, okay, until now it fall into sleep. Okay, you see, this is using meditations to drop the stress level. However, you see, because it doesn't get to the root cause, it jump out. Okay, this is with a person with anxiety. Okay, so meditation help, yes, but it only help is there, and then once it doesn't meditate, it come back again. Okay, so you know that meditations doesn't work to solve the root issue, do not work to reverse it. Okay, and that's why it come to here. Okay, so this meditation, I can tell you, is that is using the physical body type of meditations. Okay, physical body type of meditations to drop the stress level. Well, even though this is not the solve the root cause issue, but this is try to protect so that the person is not going over the high stress for a long time. Okay, and the physical meditations always can protect, so that set a line so that it not go over. It doesn't go extremely stressed for a long period of time. Okay, so as in here, if you look at our map, our calmness and the awareness map, so this is -1, which is a 75%, level 75. This is 2. This is 100. This is 1. Calmness of 1. Calmness of 2. Okay, so this is a 50 stress level. This is 25. So in this case, one is using the physical meditations to get from here to go back, get from here to go back. You see, 75 here, this is 50 here. It's go bounce up and down here. Okay, you see that? So it's keeping from here to go here, from here to go here. Okay, now, so one need to know where is the root issue and how to solve it. It's not just simple, well, I want to meditate, I can handle it, or I meditate, I can handle my mind, my anxiety problem. It's the reality is not like that. Now, for a person who can handle all these 4 layers, this is how a day look like. Okay, this is how a day look like. Again, this is in the morning, sleep time. Okay, at the time of sleep. Okay, this is at the sleeping time. And then you see that by some reason, eating or anything, it can come up, and then automatically going down, up, down, up, down. So this is actually based on the calmness. It will always naturally calm down. Okay, it will naturally calm down. So in the morning, the person do a meditations, and then this is from level 25 here, it going down. Okay, so in the morning, this person do a meditations from this level, it going toward the zero, 25 0. This is 25. This is 25. It going toward 0. Okay, maybe towards here 10. Okay, calmness of 1.5, probably 1.5. Okay, and then the daily is that it will still go high. It will still go high. Okay, the stress daily. This is a negative. The stress daily will go like this, but it come back right away. It come back right away. It come back right away. So that is how how a person who have a basic handling on the human operating system will have this kind of result. So that's why that we need to know that there is no one size fit all. Okay, and we need to know that. Okay, we need to know also that the different type of meditation. Okay, like I introduced you guys, I shared before. This is awareness, this is calmness. So 1, 2, -1, -2. The normal general type of meditation or relaxations or quiet the mind is just something working here. Okay, and if you practice yoga, Qigong, and those so-called quote-unquote energy work for real, okay, the guy who really know what they are doing can handle between 1.5 -1.5 to 2 or to 3. Okay, this is for yoga, Qigong, okay, or Buddhism meditations or any meditations. Okay, if they really have a handle of energy work, they can do that. Okay, so this is belong to what the human operating system type of meditation. You can handle that. Now over here, more than 2 to 0, okay, this you need medications, professional medication. Your professional healthcare team has to step in. If it is continuous at this 2 or more, or even 1.5 for say a few days, okay, or 1 day or something like that. Okay, we don't want to make a medical advice here. I don't want to do that. But if the stress level is more than 1, say, for a few days or so, or 1 day or so, go to see a doctor, a medical doctor, okay? Because this belong to the medicines, and this energy work will not work, okay? You need professional medical treatment. And then the Buddhism, of course, the Buddhism meditations or Hinduism meditation can go very far away. Okay, so you have one type, the second type. Okay, so this is a general, we call it the general meditation, mindfulness meditation is going this way. This is the real full-blown professional yoga, Qigong, those stuff. Okay, you can go -1, you can handle that. And then if it going more in this area of -1 and -2, or more here, go see a medical doctor. Okay, don't mess around with your own health. And then for Buddhism, for meditation and so forth, the real deal, mindfulness, everything is going, can go very far until samadhi. Okay, so one need to know what one study in meditations. Okay, so hopefully today I show you that what is going on, and then also this 4 core element: physical, mind, breathing, energy, neural. You cannot solve everything in this, like you have a wishful thinking and I want to deal with my monkey mind. Well, you don't solve everything. Okay, this is only a part of reality, and you don't want to live here thinking that this is the entire world with the philosophy and everything. If you damage or disorder the autonomic nervous system, you need medical care. If you have caused disorder in physical or damaging and so forth, you need medical care. Okay, so this is to share with you. Hopefully I give you a big picture of what happened, and the HOS, the human operating system, is an education. I want to bring out so everybody know when to see a doctor, what are we training, what can be handled, how we can operate our human, like we operate our car. At least we know our body. So this is to share with you today.